Hi, it's Fanny of Living Richie on a Budget. In my last video, I showed you the line for eggs at Costco. Today, we're going to check out where to find the best prices for eggs that doesn't have a line. So let's get started. So I checked out 5 different grocery stores. I was shocked which place had the best price for eggs and which one had the highest price. So I went to check out my local Asian grocery store called Pacific Market because their prices are pretty good for most things. And I was kind of surprised that the price of eggs was like $13.99 for a dozen. It was so high, like the highest I've seen anywhere. And then the price for 18 large eggs was $20.99. Wow. I saw this lady like contemplating whether or not she should get it, and I just told her there's other places with better prices. So yeah. Then I headed to Safeway, my local grocery store, and there's a limit of 2 egg products per customer. Their prices ranged from $8.99 for a dozen to $9.99 a dozen to $11.99 and $12.99. So it's a range of prices here. Next, I headed to Trader Joe's where I found egg whites, and egg whites have been hard to find lately. But here it is, and let's check out the egg prices here. And it's $4.99. That's the lowest price for a dozen. And there is 1 dozen per household. So this is like almost like normal price. Like it's just $1 more than normal, than usual. And you can find here, but like if you go late in the day, they kind of run out sometimes. So try to go early in the morning. And since this is like precious cargo, the lady at the checkout tied up my eggs just to make sure it's safe and secure. So thankful for her. And then I checked out Business Costco. Check this out. $8.99 for 2 dozen organic eggs. So these are the pastured eggs. And they don't have that much here. And this is the first time that I saw it here since the egg shortage. So people are just calling up their family and friends and asking if they needed eggs. That's how big of a deal it was. And there was no line here. And whether it was organic or it was non-organic eggs, the price was the same, $8.99 for 2 dozen. There is a limit of 5 packages of eggs per customer. And also, I found egg whites again at Business Costco. And they are $11.59 for a 6-pack. And egg whites have been missing a while, so I was so glad to find egg whites again, especially at Costco. We can buy it in bulk because I eat it on a regular basis. It's also good for people who are allergic to egg yolks, so they can also have an omelet too. And it can also be used for baking as well. In case you're wondering how much it is for 5 dozen eggs that businesses buy, they're $138.99 for 15 dozen medium-sized eggs, and then $160.39 for 15 dozen large eggs. And lastly, I checked out Molly Stone's, which is my local gourmet grocery store, which sources like locally produced foods and nice gourmet desserts, cakes like this. And usually the prices are pretty high, but they have really good quality foods here. And guess how much the eggs were? Drum roll, please. That's actually me drumming. It's $4.49 for a dozen large cage-free eggs. I really couldn't believe it. Like, what? And it had so many. Look at all the eggs here. It's like no one's even shopping here and buying eggs. Like, where are you guys, people? So I heard it's because they're getting their eggs from local farms that are not affected by the bird flu. I don't know. Everything's like local from Petaluma, which is in Northern California. So I know you're not going to be able to find that where you are if you're not in California, but check out your local gourmet grocery store because you can't count them out. They might have better prices on eggs. I just couldn't believe it because everything else, like their prices are pretty high, but eggs was like fairly affordable. $4.49 a dozen is about the same price as going to Business Costco, but you have to get 2 dozen and you have to get it at certain times. But this is like here like all the time. What? You know, look how full it is. I've just never seen this before. And I'm just in shock. I mean, just because the times we're living in. So you can see the range of prices. Some are $9.99, some are $10.29. And then for 18 eggs that we saw below, it was $6.79. I can't believe it, you guys. So what do you think? Where have you found the best prices for eggs in your area? Let me know in the comments below. So I want to know, do you think we're being ripped off for eggs? Let me know in a comment below, because how can some stores keep the prices almost normal, just like $1 extra for a dozen, and then some stores just charge like $10 for a dozen? I mean, I don't understand that. So I guess to have different vendors and different pricing. I know at Costco and Trader Joe's, they work with the vendors so that they keep the prices low. They don't want the prices to go over a certain amount for each item, so they bargain hard with their vendors. So is that what it is? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. See you next time. Bye.